around 1000 companies listed with both NSE and BSE. If you want to know the movement of market, whether the markets are doing good or not, it is difficult for anyone to go and analyze each and every company. So if you know the company's growth or fall, then you can know the market's growth or fall. But it is impossible for anyone to know the growth of every company that are listed with the stock exchanges. Instead, if you know the Nifty and Sensex movement, you can easily predict the movement of the markets. So if the market is doing good or not, that is based on the movement of Nifty and Sensex. So the stock market index of NSE is Nifty and the stock market index of BSE is Sensex. So the strength of the share market is determined by Nifty and Sensex. There are around 1900 companies with NSE. Out of that, top 50 companies are selected and they are known as Nifty 50 companies, and these top 50 companies determines the growth or fall of Nifty. Similarly, there are around 6000 companies listed with BSE, out of which 30 companies determine the growth of Sensex, growth or fall of Sensex. So the top 50 companies Nifty and the top 30 companies Sensex. How the companies enter into the top list. It is based on their market capitalization and how actively they are traded with BSE and NSE respectively. And these top 50 and top 30 companies are from various sectors. There are around 24 sectors with NSE and around 13 sectors with BSE. Sectors in the sense there are pharma sectors, IT sector, media and entertainment sector, chemical, energy, banking, finance, FMCG, consumer durables, and agriculture. There are a lot of sectors. So the companies are classified into sectors. Also, it is easy for investors to pick a company if the sector, suppose if it during the time of pandemic, so the pharma sectors are expected to do good. So if you want to invest during the time of pandemic, you can pick a good company based on some fundamental analysis. You can pick from pharma sector and you can invest. And if you are a beginner to stock market, you can pick companies from top 50 and top 30. If you want to invest in Nifty, if you want to buy shares from Nifty, you can pick the top 50 Nifty 50 companies, because they have a good market capitalization and they are actively traded. Actively traded in the sense more buying is happening in that particular company's share. So it is easier for you to select company if you are a beginner. Also, the company's performances, the average of the 50 companies' performances decides whether Nifty is doing good or not. If Nifty is performing well, which means that the top 50 companies, most of the companies are doing good. Not only the top 50 companies' performances, also there are some external factors also affects the movement of Nifty and Sensex, which in turn affects the movement of the share market. Like if the parliamentary election is coming and like trade war like situation or war like situation right now happening in Ladakh, these kind of external factors also triggers the movement of the markets. If everything is going good and if the companies are performing well, so the Nifty obviously performs well, which in turn the markets perform well. This is same with Sensex also. During 2008 and 9, there was a recession worldwide. So Sensex was trading at 21,000 before, around 21,000 before recession. But after that recession during 2008 and 2009, Sensex came down to 9,000. You can see like from 21,000 to 9,000, that was a massive fall. So people declared that as stock market crash. So anyone can know that the markets are not performing well. So there was a deep fall. Both Nifty and Sensex has fallen many points. So this is how the share market, it moves according to the movement of Sensex and Nifty. So the strength of the share market is determined by Nifty and Sensex. Also, the country's economy is majorly determined by the movement of share market, that is Nifty and Sensex. They contribute to the major economical growth or fall of a country. I think I have pretty much covered the points to be known about Nifty and Sensex. So if you find this video informative, please subscribe and also hit the bell icon so that you don't miss any of my upcoming video. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.